What a fabulous presentation. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Thus we begin. Pokemon Presents. Finally fixed the TV. Dude, I'm ready. The entire intro was retro. What do we got? Nintendo Switch Online
Hi, Pokemon
emulators?
Trainers. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International. Today, I'm excited to share details about the 2025 Pokemon World Championships coming to Anaheim, California from August 15th to 17th.
Oh.
We are once again
I know where that
thrilled
is.
to welcome thousands of trainers from around the world who will battle across the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet video games, the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite.
I forget they have Pokemon Go
These
competitive.
elite trainers will receive a celebratory promo card for competing in the Pokemon World Championships.
Good stuff.
Let's take a first look at this year's special artwork for Paradise Resort.
Okay. Oh no. That's actually really cute. This is great. This is how you reward a community. It's like Tropical Beach.
In 2025, we will host Championship Sunday in an arena for the very first time. Those who can prove themselves as the best will earn incredible prizes, including the coveted Champions line. Alongside our competitors, we expect more than 20,000 Pokemon fans to come celebrate together and enjoy tons of new activities. Each attendee will also receive a special digital code to obtain Toad School for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet video games.
Okay.
During the weekend, fans at home can tune in to the action via our live stream broadcasts available in multiple languages. Some of these streams have special giveaways planned, so we hope you'll join us in cheering our competitors as they strive to achieve the title of World Champion.
I love that this is still going
Thank you for being
on.
a part of what makes our global community of Pokemon trainers so special.
Yu-Gi-Oh needs to do this. Yu-Gi-Oh needs to do this for their fans, for their community. That would help a lot.
ここはポケモンたちが思いっきり楽しむための場所ですから。
Is this more the Netflix series? Yeah.
皆様が自
Personally
由
not
に
interested.
のんびりとお過ごしいただけるように、私たちコンシェルジュが心を込めてお手伝いいたします。
Man looks like Jeff from Total Drama Island.
そっちは種まいたばっかりなのに。
頼りにしてるわよ、春先輩。
大丈夫ですか？
次はケント？
春？
あれ、絶対元彼だよね。
Look at that
ここに
Wooper.
来てからは踏ん張らなくなったから、その分頑張れるのかも。
トドグラ待て
うちのトドグラがご迷惑をおかけしてすまないね。
トドグラーとは何年くらい一緒にいるんですか？
もう15年かな。本当にたくさんの幸せをもらってきたんだ。ここはヒーリングアイランド、ピカピカのアイランド。
Okay.
ふわふわな愛で溢れてる。ちょっとはにかんだ。
笑顔でいればきっと乗り切れる。だってここには楽しい仲間たちがたくさんいるから。
手をつなごう。
I mean, I'm not gonna knock it. Like, it looks good. It looks like it's really
さあ、
stylized.
今日も行きますか。
It feels like it has personality. Like, what more could you want from it? I might not necessarily be into it, but someone else is, and that's what's important.
My name is Peter Lord, the co-founder and creative director at Aardman Animation Studio in Bristol, England.
Bristol.
Now at Aardman, we have created award-winning stories with iconic characters. Now, we have the pleasure of partnering a new stop-motion animated series. We'll be putting some very special Pokémon front and center as the heroes of our show, and it will be set in a region which is very close to our hearts. It will give a unique look at the Pokémon world told from the perspective of Pokémon, with a signature Aardman sense of character and comedy and craft.
Exactly, yeah.
I know
No, it
you'll
looks
love
good.
it as much as we do. We could not be more excited to share this sneak peek with the world. So let's have a look.
Ooh, okay. So this is referenced into something new. Oh, looks amazing. This I'm into. Oh. I already love this. This is perfect. I love everything about this. Just your average British day. Complete with the London bin knife with the Surfetched. I love this. This is perfect. What more could you want? That was amazing.
皆さんこんばんは。株式会社ポケモンの宇都宮です。本日の放送では新作を含むポケモンのさまざまな情報をお届けします。続いてはポケパーク関東の最新情報です。
Poke Park.
こちらをご覧ください。
Please watch our presentation. My Japanese is super rusty. I was trying to keep up. Girl DM could probably keep up with that.
ポケパーク関東。
Whoa.
ポケモン初の屋外常設施設がオープンしま
Not
す。
expecting that.
ポケパーク関東は
That was not me. I did not
日本
rewind
の読
that.
売ランドの一角
There's some tech
約
issues.
2.6 ヘクタールの土地に作られていま
Okay.
す。
IRL Poke Park.
ポケモンを応援してくれるみんなによってポケモンはここまで大きくなりました。みんなで集まって楽しめる場所を作りたい。ポケモンがいつもいて人とポケモンが一緒に楽しめるような空間を作りたい。その思いからポケモンが実在する世界を作ろうと動き出しました。
ポケパーク関東は大きく分けて2つのエリアで構成されています。
Very specifically, they are
ポケモンたち
unavailable.
が森の中で暮らしている。その中に入っていく。瞳を輝かせて群れで遊んでいるポケモンたち。ポケモン同士で何をしているのか想像を膨らませてポケモンがいる世界を体験してほしい。ポケモンの世界にようこそと言える世界です。
I was looking for the other
ま
one.
ずは多彩な地形が
I
広がり
checked the English
ポ
Pokemon
ケモンた
channel.
ちが暮らす自然豊かな森ポケモンフォレスト、そしてトレーナーとポケモンが集い夢中になれる街カヤツリタウン。
Garchomp. That doubles comp. I kind of dig it. I
ここ
actually
では
So
さ
do
ま
it
ざ
on
まなポケモン
Kanto.
たちとの出会いが待っています。
So do is not in Kanto though. It's in Johto, which is next door. I think it's cool. Yeah, because I checked the other site. This was the only stream up, so maybe they started the other stream on the English channel as this went live. We were watching the Pikachu Rave segment before.
ここからはいくつかのコンテンツに関する情報を続けてお届けします。
Okay. Dude, I would literally play Pokemon Go more if people actually played it where I live. That's the big problem. Ew, hello, Eternatus. Let us play Eternatus in VGC.
ポケモン GO フェストマックスフィナーレが開催。マックスポケモンたちが続々と登場します。無限ダイナがグローバルで初登場。プロモーションコードも配布中。超強力な巨大マックスポケモンをゲットしよう。
I mean, I would play Go again if people played it. Oh, this is EX. This has got to be Masters EX. Yeah, the Signa suits. I see that. I love LS's suit, Signa. Dude, I wish I could play EX. I can't. Nintendo still says it's linked to my prior, my old phone.
ポケモンマスターズ EX。
Looks cool. Would love to play it if, I could actually access it. I can't access it. Okay. Amazing. This is more Pokemon Cafe stuff. No, I don't like it. Look, they gotta be making bank on this. They have to be making bank on this because remember, things like Animal Crossing Pocket Camp went down. They gotta be making money. Okay, legendary dogs. What do you got? Clearly, Johto. September of this year. Trap Bench, I saw that. It's Sleep. The game that I would absolutely fail. Remember, people were trying to cheat Sleep. Wild. 4th of Unite. Is it already 4 years? This game's still going on? We don't even say that in a negative way. I'm just surprised.
ポケモンユナイトでは4周年を記念してラティオスとラティアスが参戦。ラティオスとラティアスは
The Lottie Twins is kind of
す
cool.
ぐ駆けつける。新モードのマルワインバレーボールが放送終了後から開催。必ずもらえる。
Palmo. It's so wild to see Unite still be a thing. It's wild. Oh, ooh, okay. TCG. That's the Japanese backing. Oh, we do Mega Evolution stuff. Dude, Mega Lucario is gonna be nutty. Well, I say that. I think Mega Gardevoir is gonna be nutty. Oh, it looks so pretty. I'm such a Dragapult EX stan though. Ooh. Venusaur EX, okay. Wassy's gonna have a field day with this. I can't wait for PTCG Radio to make a video on this. It's gonna be great. Love Wassy.
続いてはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Okay. I'm ready. What you got to present to us? Bulb. Light bulb. What is this? I unironically thought about the funny jump scare game. You know the one, right? The maze game that jump scares you at the end. Are we cycling back through 90s and 2000s tech at this point? Pokemon Friends. What? Just puzzle game? Like puzzle-y question mark? What? It's like... It wasn't 1-2 Switch. What was the Nintendo Switch game that was just like mini games, like Othello and stuff? This is gonna sound really demeaning and detached. Is this not just Flash games? Yeah, it's Flash games, right?
問題を解いてたくさんひらめこう。もらったぬいぐるみで君だ
Clubhouse
けの
games,
部屋
yeah,
を
like
作るこ
same
とも。
vibe.
今日もできたを見つけよう。ポケモンフレンズ。
Look, someone's gonna have the friend group to make this happen. I know one person with a Switch 2 around me, to be
ポ
fair.
ケモンフレンズは問題に挑戦し、ひらめきながら頭をほぐすゲームです。遊ぶたびにできたが見つかる毎日をお楽しみください。ポケモンフレンズはこの放送終了後、Nintendo Switch と iOS、Android 向けに順次配信を開始いたします。ぜひダウンロードしてみてください。
I was not expecting iOS to be pronounced that way. It makes sense
ポケットモ
though.
ンスターシリーズに関する情報です。ポケットモンスタースカーレット、
Look at that frame
バイオレ
rate.
ットでは Nintendo Switch 2向けの無料更新データを配信しています。
New event, I'm assuming.
Nintendo Switch 2で遊ぶことで動きは滑らかに、さらに鮮明なグラフィックで楽しむことができます。ぜひ Nintendo Switch 2でもアルデア地方を訪れてみてください。
What event we looking at? What are... Oh, live Wo-Chan reaction? Oh, whoa?
そして明日からポケットモンスタースカーレット、バイオレットでイベントテラレイドバトルを開催します。イベントテラレイドバトルでは色違いのチオンジェン、
Yo, Ollie, when are we doing these?
ジンルー、ピーユイが順次登場します。
What do we bring in? What do we
この
pack
4
in?
匹はイベントテラレイドバトルに勝利するだけでは仲間になりません。
I'll do them.
それぞれのポケモンに100万回勝利することで仲間にすることができます。皆さんで力を合わせて災いの宝を手に入れてください。またポケモンのイベント大量発生も同時に開催されます。
Assuming we're going to see more common. These Pokemon are
さら
common.
に着せ替えアイテム、 ジャージセットアップをプレゼントしますので、これからもパルデア地方の冒険をお楽しみください。
I'm not a fan of the outfits. Give me my sword and shield outfits back. Give me my like diva back.
続いてはポケモンチャンピオンズに関する情報です。
Okay. What do you got for champions? I knew we were going to see something. I saw a tweet recently about it too. Give me this customization. I'm into this.
ポケモンチャンピオンズ。本作はポケットモンスターシリーズでおなじみのポケモンバトルが任天堂スイッチとスマートフォンで楽しめます。
Look at the UI, it's clean.
ポケモンホームと連携してすでに仲間にしたポケモンを活躍させることはもちろん、
Animations are clean, no
ポケモ
frame
ンチャン
drops
ピオンズ
yet.
内で共に戦うポケモンをすぐに見つけることもできます。
Okay.
共に戦いたいポケモンをスカウトし仲間にすることができます。
What do you mean scout?
どのポケモンを仲間にするかはあなた次第。気になるポケモンをスカウトしチームを編成したらいよいよポケモンバトル。
Battle.
世界中の人と戦えるランクバトルや家族、 友達と戦えるプライベートバトルがこれまで以上の臨場感で楽しめます。
Listen to that soundtrack.
シングルバトル、ダブルバトルの2つのルールで迫力あるバトルに挑みましょう。
Where's my triple battle? Huh? Where's my rotation?
最後にさらにバトルを楽しむポケモンの育て方を紹介します。
Training.
トレーニングでは今までよりも手軽にポケモンを育てることができます。
1 to 31?
気になる
32.
技を
That's not
覚えさせ
IVs.
使いこなせるようにトレーニングしよう。スカウト、トレーニングを駆使して気軽にバトルを楽しみましょう。
This sounds like a Return of Sword and Shield systems.
ポケモンバトルをすべての人へ。ポケモンチャンピオンズ2026年配信予定。
Dude, come on now. That's not IVs. IVs are 31, not 32.
最後にポケモンレジェンズ ZA に関する情報です。こちらの映像をご覧ください。
2026 is gonna be that's gonna be a long wait. Missing something? No, there's no subtitles on this stream. There's Z to A. Okay. I'm looking for frame drops. Man, we actually get fashion options again. Hooray. I'm so into it. No obvious frame drops. Background's a little fuzzy. I feel like we're going XD Gale of Darkness with the villains now. I'm loving it. A little bit. Like Nazgour. Lavrina. Sure. What is that? Mega Dragonite. Okay. Low Pony Mega Dragonite. Okay. I was not expecting a Mega Dragonite.
ポケモンレジェンズ ZA。人とポケモンの共存を目指す街で起こる新たな物語をご紹介します。
Animations are clean, no frame drops that I'm seeing offhand.
ミアレシティにやってきたあなたはガイまたはタウニーの誘いを受け MZ 団に加入します。
That looks fuzzy. Looks a little
MZ 団の目
not
的は
HD.
ミアレの街を守ること。 MZ 団の仲間たちを紹介します。ファッションデザイナーを目指すピュール、プロのダンサーに憧れるデウロ。 MZ 団として彼らと共にミアレシティでの日々を過ごします。 ミアレシティには昼と夜の姿があります。昼は街中を巡り、たくさんのポケモンを見つけて仲間にし、夜は育てたポケモンと ZA ロワイヤルに挑み、上のランクを目指しましょう。
X, Y, and Z. So you like
ロワイヤ
alphabetic.
ルを勝ち進むと、
Some of these
強力
textures
な
just
トレー
look
ナーとの
not
勝負が待ち
HD.
受けます。
Battle Tower
その
almost?
うちの一人、
In
カラス
Gambit, I
ワ
see
は
that.
ミアレシティで活動する組織サビ組のボス、
Tell me your dark
MZ 団
type
の
trainer.
メンバーとは何やら因縁があるようです。
He's got the fucking eyes.
ミアレシティにはポケモン勝負以外にも様々な楽しみ方があります。トレーナーたちはヘアスタイルや
This
メ
still
イク
looks
を
pretty
変えたり
rough.
服を着替えたりして好きな格好で街を散策しています。
I like the return of fashion. I think Scarlet
長
Violet
い
is a
毛
step
並みが
back.
特徴のトリミアンを仲間にしていると、おしゃれにトリミングすることも、
Yeah, we get obligatory more
気
fur
に
for
なると
stuff.
ころで写真を撮ったり、ゆったりポケモンと過ごすのもいいでしょう。
Okay.
ミアレシティでは様々な出会いも待っています。ミアレ一の探偵マチエールからは探偵業のお手伝いを頼まれます。
I mean, she's cute. I like her design. Watchog.
困っている町の人々を手助けし、解決していきましょう。
So good. I love my trash bags. Okay, so yeah,
ポケモ
side
ン研究
missions.
所所長代理
We
モ
had
ミ
to
ジ、
have filler
ポケ
content.
モンを捕まえて調査に協力することで冒険に役立つ道具がもらえます。
I don't like crafting TMs though. If we're gonna craft them again, I don't like the system. I think Sword and Shield did it
そ
best.
んなミアレシティでは近頃異変が。野生のポケモンが勝手にメガ進化してしまい暴走する事件が起きているのです。力を抑えられない暴走メガ進化は
Almost looks like a
危
raid
険そのもの。
battle.
そんな時はこちらもメガ進化で対抗。
That is so wild to see.
新たに発見されたメガ進化ポケモンメガ海竜は
It
白
makes
竜を
sense.
思わせる頭の翼と尻尾の玉が特徴的。絆を深めたポケモンや MZ 団の
Battle
仲
with
間
your
たちと
friends,
共に
Kizuna.
暴走メガ進化に挑みましょう。
I mean, I think it's a neat feature if that's multiplayer. A
一
lot
つ
of
の街
replayability.
とたくさんの物語、それぞれの願いが交わっていく。
Mega Sableye is gonna be
人
a
とポ
menace.
ケモンが共に生きるために。ポケモンレジェンズ ZA
What's the price
2025
point on
年
that?
10
Are we?
月16日発売。
We're paying the 80 for the Switch 2 version. They're charging it. That's what we need to confirm. I'm assuming Mega Ralts. That's gonna be the mystery gift, which makes sense. 100 Pokeballs is base. It's not bad. It's not bad of a bonus. It's not awful. It's not bad.
いかがでしたか？ポケモンレジェンズ ZA は2025年10月16日に発売いたします。ミアレシティでの冒険が始まるその日までもうしばらくお待ちください。本日の発表は以上となります。ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。
It was a good presentation. What's the conversion rate for 8,000 yen? I mean, it's a simple conversion. What are we looking at? Yen to USD. The prices on the... They didn't show them on the English stream? No way. Are you actually serious? So, I mean, part of it is next one. So this was... Yeah, this is the end of the stream. I thought it was good. I thought that with the Pikachu bits in the beginning... I thought that we were going to get some retro stuff, maybe some Nintendo Switch Online emulator stuff, right? Fire Red, Leaf Green, especially leading with the Pikachus with the Fire Red glasses, Leaf Green glasses, Water Blue glasses, and then the, Lightning Yellow, representing Red, Green, Red, Blue, Yellow, and then obviously going to RGB. Joke that was going to be a Pokemon channel thing. I think that there was it's hard for me to say. So That's kind of scummy, in my opinion, that they didn't show the prices on the... I'm mixed on this. I think that's the correct thing here. It's a little scummy to me that they didn't show the prices on the US streams. If we go to... I mean, at this point, the stream is over. If we go to... It was such a short direct, too. 8,100 Japanese yen to USD. But that would be 60. Like, at least according to Google right here, we would be looking at a $60 price point. We'd be looking at $50 price point for the Switch 1 version. But also remember, we're in variable pricing Nintendo. So does that mean they're charging, because they charge that clearly they'll charge 80, right? Mario Kart, Donkey Kong, right? When they think the game is worth it. So to me, variable pricing says if Nintendo is not releasing this game at $80 and is intentionally hiding the price on the English stream, right? I'm kind of glad we watched this a little bit, actually. I'm kind of glad we watched this one. There's something going on here. I don't quite know. Sure, I guess we could see tariffs being mentioned again because Nintendo's mentioned tariff time and time again. I felt like this was super short, actually. This was only like a 30-minute... This wasn't even 30 minutes. No price on the UK stream either. I don't... let's watch your language there, Undead Willow. So we do know that there is a little... look, yeah, thumbs down, angry. Look at all this. Like, I'm not able to translate a lot of the chat. And, like, I could catch bits and pieces of Japanese, right? Like, I could catch bits and pieces of it. That's why I could understand what was going on a little bit. But I am glad we watched the source material here. Also, keep in mind, this stream right here was the one with the Pikachu introduction. There was no other live stream, right? Like, there was nothing else. Like, sure, there were people reacting to it, but for all intents and purposes, this was the stream. It seemed like when this direct actually started, when this presents actually started, was when the other one started. So I went into this, and that's why this didn't have subtitles. So I do apologize about that, but I think this was interesting to go into because we got to see that source material. We got to see that there was a price point mentioned, that 8,100 Japanese yen. There's basically 2 Iron Rail things, but nothing with big updates. I feel like that's so Nintendo. It's game over in chat. I feel like that's so modern Nintendo, though, unfortunately, right? Because Japan had the Switch 2 for a cheaper price, right? Like objectively, like we know that the Switch 2 in Japan was like, what, $100 cheaper, 100 USD cheaper? And it was mentioned tariffs, etc., right? To make, right? Like, so there was a little bit of that favoritism. I guess I'm kind of also associating with Konami right now. A lot of allegations are saying Konami is favoring the OCG, Japanese, Asian, Japanese, Asian, Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Like they're favoring the OCG more, and that's why the TCG kind of suffers. So that's Konami. That's not Pokemon or Nintendo. This feels aggressively Nintendo, though. Like, I think that's the conclusion we can come out of. Like, they're still live. How did they just not terminate the broadcast? There was also a couple things throughout. The Poke Park one. Remember how there was that cut backwards? I didn't rewind that. There was some technical whatever going on there. Z to A, sure. Some of the textures looked like they were pretty low res. I mean, as long as it gives us a stable experience, a smooth experience, that's all I personally care for. Dude, I don't know on this one. I'm gonna be honest. I went into this from that Pikachu Rave. Pretty hyped, right? Like chat can, say I was pretty hyped going into this. I think I'm left mixed. I think that in a lot of ways, I don't... As much as I can criticize, as someone who owns a Switch 2, as much as I can criticize Nintendo, and even Pokemon, especially because Pocket Para V Pokemon is still a thing, like still actively a thing, with verifiably, from my understanding, right, Pokemon is trying to rewrite their patents mid-case. You can't, well, I guess you can technically do that, but the word that was thrown across last night during that conversation I was having was it's disingenuous. Like, you're going to have to go through that whole case again. You can't just do that. Like, that's not reasonable. That's not fair. I don't know. I think that this was kind of a nothing burger, honestly. They just now ended the broadcast. To me, this feels really rushed. To me, it feels like, I don't know, dude. I'm so mixed on this. Pikachu Rave theme was great. Lukewarm presentation. A lot of marketing. I mean, this is obviously all a marketing thing, right? Let's be real. We have marketing for the Netflix series. We have whatever that Wooloo series was, the Wallace and Gromit stop action one. Like, I'm into that. Like, I would watch that. I'd super watch that. I think that the video game community is getting starved out, though. I'm trying to justify in my brain, right? Like, I feel this is rewarding and really only aimed at for the already invested fans and players, right? Which I guess is fair to a degree. I think their new audience, quote unquote, is trying to get like into the Netflix shows and stuff, like into the actual like watchable media. But like, notice everything that they did. It's not that there's anything new per se, right? It's not. We still, as far as I'm aware, I'll have to boot up my Switch 2 when it actually charges. As far as I'm aware, we still don't have Coliseum on the Nintendo Switch Online. We don't have it yet, and it blows my mind that they just can't do that. We have Wind Waker, but as far as I'm aware, we don't. Pokemon Friends, sure. It looks like Flash games. I apologize if I sound across as condescending, and I'm sure a lot of really talented devs worked on it. Like, to me, we were playing that stuff back when I was in middle school. I mean, we're talking like what? High school was 2009 for me, 2006-ish, Pop Tropica era, right? IBM middle school computers, man, we were playing Flash games on there all the time. Like Animated Stick Buddy, whatever it was called. You throw like bombs and stuff at the stickman, right? Like, that was very Flash game era, and there's nothing wrong with that, but like, that was so strange to watch. But and everything else, right? Anaheim, California. I might go say hi to someone down there. Not that I'm qualified for Worlds, right? But I would go down there. I would go down to Anaheim just to say, just to chill out and watch it from the outside. But it's updates for Masters EX. It's updates for Unite, which is still going. Pokken Tournament, as far as I'm aware, they don't support anymore. Please correct me if I'm wrong. There was nothing for Pokken Tournament, which was supposed to be a long-term fighting game alternative for, other fighting games. It was updates for Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, because I actually want to do the four whatever they are, Wo-Chien, stuff like that. I want to do that, but that's because I'm already invested, right? And then we go into Pokemon Cafe and Pokemon Sleep, right? Like, this is all just updates with kind of a vague promise of champions sometime 2026. And then, cool, sure, yeah, more information on Z to A. I can tell you I was very critical of Scarlet and Violet because I watched the windmill moving at reduced frames a second in the overworld. So I was very much trying to dissect the footage to see if it was going to actually be quality or not. But I think you've summed it up best, chat. I think that I'm kind of just mixed on this one. Everything they've announced on mobile and Switch, I don't. I'd be very curious to know what's going on at Pokemon HQ right now. Obviously, I'm not going to be privy to that information, and many of us aren't going to be privy to that information. The way I'm going to round this out, because I feel like we've done a successful reaction at this point, and we've added our closing thoughts on this. Come to your own educated conclusion. At the end of the day, especially in an era of variable pricing, in an era where Nintendo is actively bricking consoles, look, as somebody who owns a Switch 2, right? I bought the thing. And I'm still very critical of it, right? I'm still critical that Nintendo is going to brick Switch 2s for people so much as, putting in a used Switch game. I think that the Switch 2, along with what I currently understand of Donkey Kong that's about to come out, having issues, and now what feels like a rushed presents. This feels like shareholders. This feels like shareholders, investors having demands, and it feels like certain goals to me, from my subjective world understanding, are not being met, and they're kind of throwing stuff at the wall till it sticks, but they might have already burnt out their actually good talent. That being said, is it already out? I have no idea. I heard that there was issues with it from a technical level. I would have to look into it. At the end of the day, this is just one Dingus's thoughts on the internet. If you like Pokemon, look, I still like Pokemon, right? I'll still watch Pokemon 2000 Draw Wishmaker all day. I'll still go play Pokemon Coliseum in XD. I'll still go play Sword and Shield Scarlet and Violet, right? It's okay to like Pokemon. It's okay to like Nintendo, even if you still like it. Even if you're like, well, I have my Switch too, and you know what, it's good enough for you. Just come to your own educated conclusions on this. I think this is just indicative of Nintendo's current business state. And I think there's some interesting conclusions that we can draw from this if you look hard enough. But as I said, this is one Dingus's thoughts on the internet. Come to your own educated conclusion. I've yapped long enough. Thank you everyone for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if you're on the channel, I will see you in the next one later today.